Hi everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Librarian California, where today's video is going to be the Small Booktuber Tag. So I'm just going to jump right in, and there are 7 questions, and I'll answer them as best as I can, and we'll see how it goes from there. So question number 1 is introduce yourself. So like I said, my channel's name is Librarian California. I am what my channel says I am, and that is I am a librarian in California. I'm an academic librarian. I'm a science librarian is my official job. And so I cover a lot of the sciences, but as you know, in any academic library, you do a lot of different jobs. So I am in charge of a common read that is read by all freshmen on campus. Currently, because of lockdown, I'm in charge of a whole bunch of finding books and helping to lead book discussions for a wide variety of people on campus. So I'm not just like, you're not going to watch this channel and just find science stuff. It's not what I do. I'm not a single source librarian. I do a lot of different things. So, but anyway, so that's my job. And then, but if if you've watched my channel, you'll see that my videos tend to be all over the place. And again, it's not because I'm all over the place. It's just, that's what I do as an academic librarian. I just do a lot of different things. So anyways, I hope that doesn't bother you, and maybe you'll pick up something you didn't think you'd see or watch or hear about. So anyways, yeah, so I've been an academic librarian now for, this is my 4th year. Prior to that, I was a historian for 9 years. I lived in a different state, did a different occupation, but I still worked in a library though. So I guess I've been in a library a lot longer than that. Actually worked then, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 years, going on 14 years. So I guess I haven't been a librarian that long, but I've worked in a library that long. So anyways, question number 2, how long have you been on Booktube? I literally made my first little tiny video February 20th, and then I made a couple of videos in March, and then the pandemic hit and lockdown occurred, and my channel quickly changed to what I thought it was going to be. I thought I'd have some cool videos in the library and, unboxing things in the library, and yeah, I haven't been in the library myself, I think 3 times since March. And if you're watching this video, it is Halloween, October 31st, 2020 is when I'm recording this video. So yeah, it's been a long time since I've actually been in my own library. So yeah, it's been weird. So I think I've probably made a lot more videos than I expected to because of this. But yeah, and honestly, a lot of booktubers have created channels during this, but yeah, I started slightly before the pandemic, and then I just made a bunch of different videos and had a lot more time to watch Booktube videos too. So question number 3, what type of videos do you make? I make a variety of different videos. I started making librarian type videos, and those have been some popular videos I put out there about common stereotypes of librarians and top 10 things that I get asked at the reference desk, and very library specific ones. And then I do a lot of book review videos. I would say that's probably what I do the most of. A couple haul videos. My hauls are not actually what they normally would be. Normally I would be attending conferences and getting all sorts of books and bring them back, and I do want to share those with you. But my main haul videos have actually been all zines, because we're starting a new zine collection, and because we're not in the library, they're at my house, and there's a bunch behind me, and I've been going through them and trying to create a zine library guide, and working with a colleague and getting them cataloged and sleeved, and they'll be ready to go once we actually return back to the library and that. So I'm probably going to do another video coming up. I have one last box or a bunch of envelopes to open up and pull out some more zines. So but yeah, that typically won't be the case, but I do, I don't know. So a wide variety of videos. I have done some tags. I've never actually been tagged, so that's okay. But I will say that I have taken a couple tags from other people, this one included. And, but yeah, I would say I mostly make review videos. That's probably the most common one, but I've got a wide variety of videos I'd like to make. But again, lockdown has kind of changed some things, so I'll eventually get to them. I have a whole list of things I'd like to make. So question number 4, what do you love about Booktube? Honestly, I love connecting with people and interacting in the comments with some videos that I've seen that I just thoroughly enjoy. There are some just great YouTubers out there, and Booktubers specifically, and they're just fascinating. I love it when like I'll watch long and short too. I probably watch more short just because of time, but like I love it when somebody can like really delve into a book that I've read and liked, and I don't care whether they're loving it or tearing it apart. Like I like an in-depth reviews. So I do like those. I prefer, I probably prefer book reviews the most. I do like tag videos. I think they're interesting to just learn about people and their reading habits and interests and what they like and what they don't like and things. So I do find that interesting. I don't really watch a whole lot of, I will watch hauls, but I don't watch a lot of TBRs, and I don't watch a lot of wrap-ups unless there's a book that I either want to read or have read and it's listed in the description, or I can see it on the screen. Then I'll watch them because I'm interested in what people say. But yeah, so Booktube's just an interesting community, and so far it's been welcoming, and it's interesting to get to know people from around the world, and again, just learn about new books and books you haven't heard of, and book related things. And so yeah, it's been good so far. So what type of books do you read? So everything. Occupational hazard. If I got to choose, I would read dystopian, science fiction, history, historical fiction. But because of my occupation, it's just not the case. So I read zines for our zine collection. I read a lot of books because I help decide what all of our freshmen on campus will read each year. And so I review a lot of books and read a lot of books that are just not normally what I might read, because I'm not the audience that they're intended for. So I read a lot of things that are intended for other people. I'm constantly being asked to help find books for book clubs on campus, and right now they're online book clubs. And so I am looking for books and finding books and reading books and helping people run these book clubs, but they're not books that I would personally necessarily pick. But totally, I've been surprised about some of them. Like I have loved some books that I would never have read, but because I was looking for something for someone who wanted something very specific, I find that material, I come across it, and I end up reading it to help to lead them. And so that's really cool. So I definitely read outside of what I say I like, and that's a good thing. I mean, as a librarian, like I should read in every different genre and area so that I can help people as best as I can. So, but yeah, personally, I would read those 4 genres. But if you watch this channel, you'll see that I read a lot of things that are all over the place. So what's your favorite video that you've made so far? I will say this is my favorite video, but it's not the most popular video I've had. But I made this video where it was, I shared a story about where I had to deal with a paranormal expert who had come into the archives that I used to work in, and just how that interaction went. And so if you're interested in that video, you can go check it out. It's on my channel. But yeah, it was very interesting because, and again, I don't care if they're a paranormal expert, but they came into my house, the library, and told me they were an expert and didn't want my help. And clearly they did not know what they were doing. And I tried to offer help to make their research go so much faster and so much better. And they just did not want to hear it. And it was very clear that they were not an expert in research and using a library. And again, like I don't go into your occupation and tell you how to do your job and claim I'm an expert just because I'm a librarian and I may be an expert in this field. Like, no, don't do that. Like, if that's your thing, like own that thing and stick with that thing. But yeah, anyway, so I enjoyed sharing that video. And I think I enjoyed sharing that video because some of my old coworkers saw the video and they could definitely relate to it and enjoy it. So I was able to share that. But yeah, me and a paranormal expert just had quite a Saturday morning one day. So there's years ago, but I didn't have a platform at the time to share that story, and it has never left me. So it's my favorite video, but again, because it was so bizarre, that it's just like blew my mind on what took place. So anyways, if you want to check it out, go ahead and check it out. It's on my channel. But that's my favorite video that I made. And I have more stories from my old job that I did, and I've considered sharing them, but that was the most probably bizarre thing, where somebody was like not wanting help from a librarian, even though they clearly needed it. So anyways, that's my favorite video. And number 7 is tag at least 4 small YouTube channels, or every small that you can think of. And I will say I'm really bad at this, and maybe that's why I've never been tagged, because I haven't tagged anybody else. But I did start looking at some of the people I follow, and I'm probably on the smaller end of the people I follow right now. I just started following a couple people that are like brand new, but again, I don't know if, just based upon the videos they put out right now, I don't know if they're interested in this or not. But if you want to be tagged, absolutely do this video, because I took it from somebody. I took this again from, I got this idea from Flippin' Pages over at Dwayne at Flippin' Pages, where he does fantasy. So, and again, I mean, another genre I would totally read if I had more time, and occasionally I get it in, but yeah, occupational hazard, you just don't always get to read what you want. And if you are a librarian and you totally can read what you want, like, that is awesome. But I get pulled in many different directions, and yeah, I don't always just get to read what I want. But that's okay. I feel like it's made me a better librarian and a more well-rounded read person. But yeah, sometimes I'm always hoping, like, I have all these books on my bookshelf and I'm like, I'm gonna get to you. I swear, I'm gonna get to you. So anyways, that's today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, consider giving it a thumbs up, consider subscribing to my channel. Let me know if you have any questions or comments below, and I look forward to interacting with you. So that's it. Keep reading, and I'll see you next time.